Everybody! So we are here today to film our Owlcrate-A-Thon 2021 TBR video. Pew, pew, pew. So Shanleigh and I, if you didn't see, have planned our bingos because we have a bingo board this year, which is super exciting. Everybody loves a good bookish bingo. I mean, I love a good bookish bingo board. I hope everybody else does too. So I think we've each planned out one singular bingo, although I will be honest, I intend to get multiple bingos during the readathon because I'm me.
And of course you will too, because even if I do better than I think, it's still going to be like nothing in comparison to you. But that's just the life I lead. So
no comparison. It's just whatever you can read is perfect.
It is no comparison.
And on that note, before we get into the bingo, there's no rules. You can get a bingo however you want. You can double up prompts, you can triple up prompts, you can do a whole bingo with one book, so you choose. If you can figure that out, good for you. Yeah, it's just for fun, just a little bit of extra reading motivation. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into our bingos. You want to start, Shanleigh? Which line did you go for?
Sure. I'm taking an easy way out, and so I'm making sure that I'm hitting that free space in the middle.
Nice.
Just because, one, I don't read very quickly.
Fair.
Two, I'm very tired all the time. And three, I know myself, so I'm setting the bar low.
Hey, it's a good way to go.
Thank you. So I've chosen these 3 books total, and I'm going for like the diagonal this way across. Okay. I'll go more into that. You?
I'm doing the bingo second from the left, straight down.
Okay.
But so in your top corner, let's see, I have the bingo board.
A book under 300.
Book under 300 pages. Okay, so what book are you going for that?
So for book under 300 pages, I'm going for Malamander by Thomas Taylor. By the way, I'm choosing all junior titles. I feel like that's apropos. I started in OwlCrate Jr. in August, so I've read all the books from like August onwards, but not a lot of the backlog. So I'm going for some of the old picks. And this I know is a big fan favorite of people from OwlCrate and OwlCrate Jr. I don't know too much about this one, except that it takes place in this small town called Erie-on-Sea, I think. Mm-hmm. And there's some spooky bits to it, from what I can tell. And I'm really feeling the spooky bits.
Yeah.
So this is the boy I'm going for first.
This isn't on my official bingo TBR, but I have the sequel to read.
Hey! Yeah, there's a sequel up there.
Yeah.
So you can't see in the camera. But
if you're really into it, you can just keep going.
Exactly.
Yeah, I haven't read, I've read like a decent amount of OwlCrate Jr. books, but I definitely haven't read all of them. So on that note, my first book is to read a book you rate 5 stars, and this is just like a prediction, and I hope it's true, and that's to read Hollowpox, because I haven't yet. So I'm very excited. I loved the first 2 books in this series, and I've heard that this one is just as good, if not better. So I'm thrilled to jump into this one. I think I'm gonna pick up the audiobook. I feel like that'd be a good time. Yeah, I'm super excited. An OwlCrate Jr. book that I can't wait to get my mitts on and dive into. I think this will be happening very early in the readathon.
Yeah, good call. It's a thick one, but
chunky.
Yeah, it's a treat if you read the book, if you listen to the audiobook. It's just, yeah, starting strong here, Cori.
It's a good one. But they read they grip you so immediately, those books, that they don't feel long.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be good. All right, what's your second prompt?
Okay, so the next one down in my bingo card is read 2 books. So if I can read 2 books, then that's a check mark. But the one after that is read an author's debut, which is The 12 by Cindy Lim, which is another series, another OwlCrate Jr. And this one is based on Chinese zodiac. Mm-hmm. And that's all I know about it. And the main character's name is Usagi, which reminds me of Sailor Moon. So I'm down. I'm interested. I'm here.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I haven't read, but I've heard it's incredible. And again, I believe the sequel is out, so you can binge that. So
yeah, I'm just setting myself up good here.
Yeah. So I don't have this in my hands yet. It's due to arrive tomorrow, but my next square to check off is a new to you author, and I want to read Amari and the Night Brothers by Bibi Alston. I'm so excited for this book. I've heard just so much good hype around it, and I am thrilled. I want it. But it's arriving tomorrow, so it'll be here in time for the readathon. Super excited. Again, I've heard just literally nothing but amazing things about the book, so super excited to read it.
I'm biased. I loved it, and obviously I did like that interview with Bibi Alston, and he is such a delight. Like, everything surrounding this book is just worth the hype, and it's just so great. I'm excited. It's turning out to be a very OwlCrate Jr. centered Owlcrate-A-Thon over here.
Yeah, I have a few that aren't, but yeah. Okay. That's hey, the point is to read OwlCrate or OwlCrate Jr. books. So, you know, middle grade books for the win, especially for a readathon. Come on.
It's also middle grade March, which I just realized. So we're all just setting ourselves up.
We're celebrating.
Exactly.
All right, what's your next one?
All right, so this is my last one because, again, I'm setting the standards low in the hopes that I can meet them or do better. So the last one in my bingo line is Read a Standalone, and the one I've chosen is Quintessence by Jess Redmond.
Lovely.
Again, don't know too much about this one. I know it was in our Alchemy and Elements box, which I think was May 2020. And I know this one the main character has severe anxiety, but then there's also magic-y bits of like the alchemical sort, which I'm very interested in, and so I'm going for this boy.
I love that cover.
It's so lovely. It's so pretty, and there's just like some like illustrations that just really hit you.
Yeah, pops.
It also, for some reason, brings to mind the word delicious. So
yep. I also didn't realize that was a standalone. I know I was looking at books for standalones, and I'm like, I really don't have any. It's hard to find a standalone sometimes, especially in fantasy.
Yeah. I love standalone books, though. I really do feel like there should be more. I like having the complete story. Obviously, sequels are great when you can get them, but let's bring back and just like uplift a good standalone, you know?
Yeah, I like both, but no, I understand where you're coming from. So my next one, so I have a few to go through because I picked 5 because I'm me. Was a book published in 2020, so I'm going to read The Barren Grounds.
Hey.
Again, another OwlCrate Jr. book that I don't actually know too much about. I know you are more familiar with this one. Yeah, what is this one a little bit? What vibes you giving me here?
This one is based on traditional Cree stories. It's by David A. Robertson, who is an absolute delight of a human being. And it's about this boy and girl who are both in the foster care system who end up going into a portal fantasy world called Mesua.
All right, okay. That's another one. Again, another book that I've heard nothing but good things about. So, again, and another one that's going to be arriving tomorrow. So I'll have it in time for the readathon. And then the next square is to read a debut, an author's debut book. And I can't say what this book is yet because it's our February book and I can't spoil it yet. But I'm reading that one. Not allowed to say what it is yet because spoilers, but I'm very, very excited to read it. It sounds amazing. But yeah, can't say anything else because I'm not allowed. And then my final one is to read a book with illustrations. So I'm going to read How Did the King of Elfhame Learn to Hate Stories, which is a prequel, I think, to the Cruel Prince, Folk of the Air series. And this definitely is full of like beautiful illustrations. It's also very short.
Also very short, which is helpful. Do you know who the illustrator of that one is?
That's a good question. To be honest. Yeah, so the illustrator is Rowena Kai.
Okay.
And then we also have Carden. Yeah, so this is a prequel, I think, short stories about Carden, I think. But I'm excited, and it's super short. So and I want to get it onto my shelf. It's like I separate my TBR books from my read books, so it's like this has just been annoying me because it can't go with the series. So
you gotta read it so you can go home.
Yes, exactly. All right, so those are the bingos we picked. I'm just gonna hold up a few other books that I do plan on reading.
Please.
Because I have A Universe of Wishes,
Very nice.
Stars and Teeth, and Bridge of Souls. So those are my main books I plan to read during the readathon. I'm pretty confident I can do it.
Not to, be full of ourselves, but I think we chose some fantastic picks here.
I think so too. Absolutely. I'm very excited for I think it's going to be an exhausting 2 weeks, but I think it's going to be a super fun 2 weeks. We have posted the schedule. If you're watching this video, the schedule has already gone up yesterday, so you can check that out on our Instagram. But I discovered there's going to be, throughout the course of the readathon between Junior and Owlcrate, at least 10 live shows during the 14 days. So just a few. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll be vlogging. So just a little extra layer of work. Cool.
Fine.
No, it's going to be a good time. I think this is our 4th or 5th year doing this readathon, and it's always fun to hear from the community. So, all right, I guess we can wrap up, shall we?
Let's do it.
I guess let us know if you're participating in the comments down below. Let us know if you're using our bingo board. I'll link to the Instagram post where we shared the bingo board down below as well if you want to go and save that. But yeah, I'm excited for the next 2 weeks. It's going to be a good time. All right, thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you like this video or are excited for the readathon, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Happy reading and thanks for being awesome. Bye.
Bye.